Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp? Hello?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Didum borum bum boridin dum dum brupottin bum.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. A rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness. I needed to find another way out. dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake. The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello? The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
outside time and space, outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension, an ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way.
Yoi, Alan bangun lagi. Sorry guys, gua nggak pakai mic nih. Gua masih takut masuk suara dari luar aja guys. Welcome. Tadi gua sampai lupa intro kan. Gak apa-apa lah ya. Anggapnya nonton gameplay ya.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Casey!
Damn it.
Kalau Uncharted gue perlu 100 giga cu. Kan 112 giga ya, belum cukup gua space ya. Belum ada yang gua hapus dulu sih. GW2 1 yang ini lebih rentan dia. Males, gua lagi malas main itu aja. Gue cuma kagak ngasilin juga tuh lab. Tuh nggak lab noob.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
sih nggak tahu ya kalau GOW 2 gimana, ada cutscene gitu nggak? Tes ya, disconnect kocak. Kalau gue sih nggak tahu ya, sorry guys, tadi agak, duh, sinyalnya kenapa sih ini frame drop dong. Ntar ya guys ya. Kalau GW1 kan banyak ini ya, banyak cutscene yang begitu. Sama yang terakhir gue cobain itu Ascension juga sama. Cerita sebelum game awal banget itu yang harus dimainkan sebelum GW1 itu GW Ascension ya, cuma berat guys. Enggak bang, kayak kemarin loh ini ngapa Windows lah, gimana terus data-data lu gimana, kocak, aman nggak? Atau kalau lu install Windows lagi, apa ada yang perlu diganti kali? Besok mana buka, kocak, emang cepat lu buka hari Minggu?
I had a light now. I could use it to make my way deeper.
Tapi jujur gue mainnya game-game ini aja sih akhir-akhir ini. Nah ini guys, gue game-game lain gue nggak tahu mau main game apa kadang. Dikasih game bagus tapi juga
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
di gua ada yang buka setiap hari bang. Oh, bukan tempat ini ya, kayak mall gitu ya berarti ya. Kalau di gua mah di sini mah mall, jadi ya minggu gitu-gitu ya pasti tutup sih.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Siapa main James Bond? Siapa noob yang main James Bond? Gue James Bond. Coba di awal doang sih. Gue belum main lagi maksudnya.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the dawning flashlight, I could fight back.
Yang main siapa? Yang main James Bond. Lagi live streaming apa gimana? Kan dia udah mainin, udah tamat kan? Masih mainin lagi? Bener loh, di hard mode ini nggak ada item loh, nggak kayak awal gue main loh. Masih bisa nemu item gitu. Sini nggak sama sekali cuy.
Was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Berarti belum bisa ke situ. Ke Ekos. Oh. Iya maksudnya bukannya udah tamat. Kok dimainin lagi? Gak ada game kah? Gak ada game. Tapi gue suka loh game Alan Wake yang ini guys. Seru aja gitu. Dan bagus sih. Mau gak mau nih sampai di live-in gue. Kapan gue kehapus. Bebet dah. Jadi kalau ada notif-notif kayak cetreng-cetreng gitu, itu ininya ya, achievementnya ya. Achievement dari Epic Game ya guys.
It was locked from the other side. Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul, scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling, and I never stopped drinking.
Careful now.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
Hello?
Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking. Well, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
See you around, Alan.
Ya, selamat malam Bang Farhan. Ah, jalan gua. Berarti ketinggalan. Point of interest. Apa ya? Gue lupa jadinya. Oh, masih ada ya poinnya. Ah. Mana ya itu ya? Lupa nih. Lupa lagi syairnya. Bukan ekos ya, itu bukan ekos. Apa yang di sini ya? Di mananya ya? Gue lupa loh. Tempat save. Oke, siap Bang Waran, sambil makan. Sambil santuy-santuy aja. Bentar ya guys. Kalau bisa di awal-awal ini gue nggak mau terlalu ketinggalan itemnya, nanti kan kalau bolak-baliknya lama cuy. Gue lupa yang di sini di mananya. Soalnya gue lupa guys. Meskipun udah pernah dapetin tapi gue lupa. Ini dalam ruangan ya. Oh, ini point of interest itu si Team Breaker. Lupa gue cuy. Sorry. Team Breaker. Ekos semua udah sih. Ekos nggak ada ya kan? Tuh, udah nggak ada tandanya. Oke, sekarang kita ke stasiun. Nah, kalau teman-teman yang mungkin main atau yang nonton replay, seperti yang gue pernah kasih tahu pas di first playthrough, kalau kita memerankan Ellen di Initiation 2 yang berjudul Casey, kita bisa langsung, atau mau mainin DLC-nya bisa tuh. Kalau tekan Night Spring ya. kotok-kotokan apaan bang? Baru denger. Selamat makan Bang Farhan, yang kenyang. Jangan lupa guys, gua hanya minta di like aja guys yang nonton replay ataupun live ya. Titipkan like-nya aja guys. Kalau cuma mampir bentar, ngechat, ngobrol, oke lah. Tapi tinggalkan like guys.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
Ini langsung nyambung.
Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
Number 1 fan lagi. Nah ini gue tunjukin nih guys. Kalau tadi yang gue bilang kalau udah nyampe ke Island Wake di situ, Invitation 2, Invitation 1, bagian Casey, itu kita bisa langsung mainin DLC-nya juga. Tuh kayak tadi nontonin TV Night Spring malah jadi masuk.
Life's a funny thing.
Night Spring lagi gue.
Spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then bam, destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Night
Gak bisa keluar lagi. Ya udahlah. Oke, kurang lebih kayak gitu guys. Di mana ya? Jadi kurang lebih tampilannya gitu lah ya. Kalau kita masuk ke TV atau setelah TV-nya nanti langsung masuk ke DLC-nya guys. Dan DLC tambahan itu cuma ada yang di Lighthouse ya. Si Estivus. Yang karakter Estivus dari FBC. Nah itu doang sih karakter tambah. Apa DLC kayak kita beli DLC tambahannya gitu guys. Kalau misalnya kita beli Deluxe kurang lebih sama sih, udah include juga sih sama kosmetiknya. Nah. Jadi nggak usah di ini lagi ya, apa namanya, ini TV kita nggak usah masuk ke TV-nya guys. Kalau kita masuk ke DLC kayak tadi, aku cuma nunjukin aja.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo. Something was here.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Emang enak bang di santan?
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Wake. This is my story. Wake. You're in my story. Wake. I'm alive. Wake. This story will keep you alive. Think deeper.
Mana ada bang, emang ini game Indo.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Silent Hill Chinese. Yang mana bang? Cuma F, Silent Hill F. Jepang bang, bukan Chinese. Itu Silent Hill F bang, yang game barunya di tahun kemarin. Kalau penasaran sama game nonton replay aja bang. Kalau di live mah lama, belum tentu betah guys. Karena kan gue kalau live kan lama ya, dan belum tentu ada betah guys. Kalau nonton game yang di live-in lama.
It could not be opened on the side.
Ora patah rem. Iya tuh Silent Hill F bang. Ada kok replaynya itu di live streaming. Biar nggak bingung guys. Gua ngejelasinnya juga bingung.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new idea for a scene.
Itu bukan Chinese bang. Bang harus bedain bang ya. Sorry. Biasa sama-sama enak, tahu juga ya kan apa yang di game yang mungkin streamernya mainkan, kayak gua nih mainin apa, itu bukan Chinese bang, Jepang. Ya sih beda-beda sih bang Farhan. Kalau lebih enak kan pakai nonton replay bang. kalau biar lebih tahu gitu ceritanya. Oh di live orang
changed the story. And with that, the federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
soalnya kalau di live kan lama guys. Gue live itu nggak bentar guys. Bagi game-game yang full story kayak gini, gue nggak bakal live bentar gitu. Tergantung sikon aja sih kondisi. Gak serame yang lain guys, gue mah penontonnya. Jangan lupa di like ya guys.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Gue baru nggak dari pertama kali gue tamatin game ini. Ternyata bayangan tadi barusan itu atau echoes-nya di bagian ini itu adalah si Mulligan and Thornton guys.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Ya bang, tapi kan gimana ya? Gak semua suka gitu game-game kayak begini. Kalau gua kan banyak memainkan game yang mungkin bagus untuk jalan cerita atau apa. Cuma kadang kan banyak yang kurang suka. Bingung juga sih. Gua kalau main game-game PS2 emulator belum lagi nantilah. Lagi males main game-game PS2 soalnya. Ya, buffering ya. Buffering ya tadi ya. Pagi gue mainnya game-game story horror kayak gini kan jarang guys peminatnya. Salah milih game kali ya. Tapi gimana ya? Kalau gue sih main game yang gue ada sih. Yang gue punya aja. Gue punya gamenya gue mainkan guys. Gue suka ya gue mainin.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Iya, yang penting happy bang. Kayak kalau Bang Farhan sering mampir kan tahu lah. Kalau saya kan sepi nggak sepi ataupun rame ya bersyukur aja. Cuma takutnya gamenya pada kurang suka mungkin. Kalau
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Iya seharusnya banyak bang yang suka, tapi kalau yang mungkin karena gue yang main atau gimana mungkin. Kadang memilih game itu bingung juga sih. Aduh. Kadang memilih game itu agak bingung guys. Ya, jadi main game yang ada, yang gue punya. Kalau beli game terus kan lumayan ya guys ya, jujur buat gua. Oke, kita ganti plot lagi ya. Kasus.
I had a new beat for the story.
Missing FBI tadi udah. Kita ganti ke Altus.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Ya mungkin kecuali RE lah ya. Kalau RE mungkin banyak lah. Gua nggak tahu kenapa ya kalau gua mah. Ntar ada yang ketinggalan kayaknya gua. Soalnya lewat sini tuh ada yang bisa diambil gitu. Ya kan, hampir ketinggalan gue. Kok tahu bang ada gitu-gituan? Ya tahu lah, kan gue udah pernah namatin semua, udah gue dapetin. Jadi setidaknya baru bulan kemarin guys ini gue tamatin. Pasti gue tahu lah, masih inget. Game receh di Steam yang kocak-kocak banyak yang murah bang. Ya sih. Halo Bang Dimas. Tapi kan gue ngarahnya ke horor sih bang. Masalahnya murah nggak murah. Kok lagi bokeh masamanya bang. Habis uang. Son of the Forest bang. Son of the Forest. Son of the Forest itu emang ada story-nya ya. Son of Forest kayak Forest yang itu kan. Yang kedua kan Son of Forest itu. Saya adanya game yang pertama. Cuma enakan game kayak gitu tuh. Forest mainnya kan barengan sama temen ya, multiplayer ya. Timbang sendiri gitu nyolok. Kalau YOLO kayaknya nggak enak banget gitu. Tadi nggak usah lah ya. Udah. Ya, saya juga nonton itu kok Bang Demas. Saya juga ada follow-follow juga yang kayak gitu. Jadi ada inilah ya, ada gambaran. Wah, ini game bagus nih, gue bisa live streaming. Ada. Oh lagi belum beli game lagi nih bang. Gue belum beli game lagi. Ntar collapse tunnel ya. Wah gue gak main Roblox bang. Akun Roblox gue tuh aneh bang. Suka ada yang login, suka apa namanya, kayak kena hack login gitu. Kan dulu apa akun sosmed gue tuh sempat ke ini kan, semua nih. Untung IAT aman sih, beda email. Sempat ke ini, ke phishing atau gimana lah gitu maksudnya. Mungkin akan dicoba sih, cuma belum. Akun Roblox gua aneh guys, coba suka ada yang loginnya bukan orang-orang ini ya, orang-orang bule guys yang login. Dari mana ke detect gitu. Udah diganti passwordnya pun juga tetap aja gitu ada yang mencoba login. Mungkin ada yang pernah gua share kali itu, apa namanya ya, ada yang mencoba login ya kan. Kacau juga sih orang-orang luar ya. Nah, jangan bang. Kalau kalau mungkin kalau Awang kan sudah berkeluarga nih Bang Demas. Coba kan kalau saya kan belum ya. Jadi coba yang dibutuhkan dulu aja bang. Daripada
The water was gone.
daripada
The
ibu
way
negara
forward
yang ngomel-ngomel
was
di
open.
rumah bang. Ya kan? Itu lebih repot lagi bang. Ya ibu negara ngomel kan repot bang. Ya kalau saya dulu mah versi pacaran lah gitu kan. Repot juga bang diomelin ya kan. Ada Bang Farhan.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
Semangat Bang Demas tuh boleh tuh. Bang siapa Bang Farhan suka dibantu-bantu. Bantu subscribe. Dibantu like-nya juga teman-teman. Itu juga ada streamer juga pada terima kasih kok. Atau konten kreator lah ya. Kalau mampir diberikan like-nya juga guys gitu. Ini gue nggak terlalu jelasin banget lah ya. Gue udah jelasin di perspektif banget gitu. Nggak jelasin sejarah detail ya, tapi gue ada ngejelasin lah gitu. Ya karena saveannya hilang aja guys, hapus. Cuek. Mana aja Bang Demas? Baru nongol nih, baru buka YouTube kah? Dapat map lagi. Terima kasih Bang Farhan sudah dibantu untuk subscribe-nya. Udah kekumpul 9. Ntar deh. Lawannya belum berat soalnya, belum, nanti aja upgrade ya. Kumpulin dulu. Lawannya belum susah. Kalau mic gua kedengeran suara-suara yang masuk ke mic, mohon maaf ya guys ya. Gue belum setting ulang nih, banyak kendala gue udah kemarin nih. Ntar mic lah, savean lah. Savean kelotnya kehapus kemarin. Dimain ulang gue. Tapi kayaknya gue nggak terlalu cocok guys, apa main game-game kayak Roblox gitu-gitu. Gue sukanya game-game story triple A begini soalnya.
Darkness is coming. This isn't your story.
Gas bang. Lakukan bang. Yang penting itu adalah hal yang positif ya. Bisa ya punya channel yang dari nol gitu ya. Perjuangannya kan lumayan guys. Meskipun nasib orang beda-beda ya. Ya tuh Bang Farhan. Jangan lupa Bang Farhan diberikan like-nya. Thank you yang lagi mampir ya. Ya kosong cuy. Di hard kosong semua ya. Kepebet dah.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Apa-apa Bang, kita masing-masing punya kesibukan. Kalau sempat mampir, tidak memaksakan, ya kan? Aman-aman. Kamu udah kecicil beli apaan Bang? Soundcard gitu kah?
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Kalau musik kan soundcard apa gitu-gitu ya kan? Mana ya? Ini di mana ya? Lupa gue.
Alan Wake.
Dibanting coy. Nah, itu salah satu tekennya ya. Ada yang sebenarnya kita nggak bisa memukul dia guys. Mana itunya ya? Lupa gue. Mana apa
I can
naonnya?
figure this out on the plot board.
Mana sih deh? Lupa nih. Oh nih. Iya, mirip Jomnik. Pertama kali dia rilis game ini di 2023 ya. Beda 13 tahun dari game awalnya yaitu Alan Wake 1. Ya, beda 13 tahun pokoknya guys. Dia tuh rilisnya di Alan Wake 1 itu 2009 atau 2010-an. Terus dia ngikutin kejadian di gameplay juga sih sepertinya ya. 13 tahun. Jadi jatuhnya ya benar 2023. Jadi game awalnya itu 2010. Dan pas yang kedua ini dia emang mirip John Wick ya. Orang aslinya juga mirip-mirip lah. Tapi nggak seganteng si John Wick ya. Sama lah tapi ganteng-ganteng juga guys. Nggak mungkin dong. Pas model di game itu nggak lumayan atau good looking gitu. Kita plot dulu, lupa gue. Bentar dulu. Nah ini kan sini. Ini dulu. Mic, kamera, soundcard, lightning. Servis gitar banyak bang. Lumayan ya. Untuk cicilan nyicil itunya.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead. The scene changed with the story. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Mirip John Wick itu karena dia pakai jas kayak gini guys, lebih tambah mirip lagi kan, brewokan ya, rambutnya gondrong ya kan, tapi bukan copet.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Di sini tuh siapa namanya ya? Alex Casey itu udah ini guys, menyelidiki kasus-kasus ini guys. Terutama tadi dia ngobrol sama, itu ada bayangan cewek itu adalah bayangan si orang yang menemukan atau pertama kali dengan kekasihnya si Ed itu, yang capture 1 lah ya, capture 1 return itu yang bagian saga yang tadi pagi gue mainin ulang, yang dia ketemu di cafe. Nah itu, jadi Alex Casey sempat interogasi dia juga tuh di sini.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. It was locked from the other side. Sick and twisted story, but it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Iya, emang di game kayak gini kan dia mainin ini ya, fisik, mainin mental pemain guys dengan suara-suara. Oke, Word of the Word untuk upgrade kemampuan ada 10. Ntar ya, gue ganti-ganti dulu nih. Kasusnya nih, apa yang terjadi? Gak ada perbedaan kan? Ya, waktu itu gue main nggak ada yang kelewatan gitu. Ada beberapa not juga yang kelewat gitu.
The scene had changed. My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me. The echoing hall had a story to tell.
Main kasus-kasus lagi, ya.
I had a new location for the story.
Missing agen.
Alan Wake. You can't stop it. I
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths. I had a new idea, a new story thread.
was your story?
The shadows were gone. Or just out of sight.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
My writing was affecting reality.
Knowledge. The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge? The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell? It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know. The dark presence. Fuck! 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 I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Dan pas di sini kan ini adalah dark place ya guys ya, yang dimana Alan Wake terjebak ya, dan dia adalah orang yang bisa tahu si depan sana itu ada Nightingale guys. Makanya pas di awal capture ya si Saga return ya, yang dia si Saga ngecek kasus pembunuhan si Nightingale itu, ada bayang-bayang si Alan Wake. Alan Wake duluan yang tahu guys di sini, kurang lebih ya. Dan dari dia berada di dark place itu, dia membuat sebuah cerita novel-novel The Return-nya. Itu novelnya dibuat di manuskrip yang di game ini itu, apa yang dia lihat, pokoknya apa yang dia lihat lah pada saat dia berada di dark place guys. Nah itu novel The Return ya, kalau dari yang gue mainin dan gue baca-baca kemarin itu. Jadi apa yang dia lihat ini sekarang ya yang ada di manuskrip ya guys. Ya tau lah, mungkin sama lah sama kayak Alan Wake 1 ya. Nah jadi dia udah tahu semua guys pas dia masih di dark place tentang si Nightingale.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Nah kuncinya itu adalah jantungnya si Nightingale sebagai kuncinya tuh. Itu semua ada tertulis di manuskrip. Dan yang terjadi pada Saga, teman-teman.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me. Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level. Overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Alan, thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello? Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Maybe the writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story? Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages.
That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Ugh.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Oke, bentar guys, bentar ya. Ini karena gue sudah memasuki return 3 local girl. Itu kita akan masuk ke Watery Lighthouse atau menuju ke Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Dan lumayan lama untuk progres di sana. Mungkin akan gue lanjutkan lagi di next live streaming. Biar lebih lama lah ya untuk durasi live streamingnya. Dan ini udah jam 11 juga guys. Cukup lah buat progres new gamenya di awal lah ya. Dan sebelumnya gua thank you untuk yang sudah mampir di live streaming. Ada Bang Farhan, Bang Demas, ada Noobs juga. Dan thank you yang sudah mampir ataupun nanti yang menonton replay ini. Dan yang ada mau lanjutan atau part sebelumnya ada ya di playlist. Sudah gua taruh di playlist. Pokoknya yang gua mainkan di awal, pertama kali gua mainin Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake 1 original, Alan Wake remaster yang 1 sudah juga. Itu semua ada di deskripsi. Dan sudah gua letakkan pokoknya sudah gua letakkan semua di deskripsi beserta dengan playlist ya. Oke guys, yang mungkin nonton replay ya, mungkin yang pengen tahu atau gameplaynya seperti apa, atau yang baru mau mulai main, atau yang mensupport channel ini, nah itu boleh ditonton lagi guys. Dan thank you, mungkin happy weekend juga untuk besok ya, hari Minggu, yang libur di hari Minggu dalam pekerjaan aktivitasnya. Dan kali ini gue izin pamit, selamat istirahat, sampai jumpa lagi di next live streaming lah ya. Dan thank you, mohon maaf kalau ada salah-salah perkataan atau salah-salah perkataan yang gue lakukan di live streaming sebelum-sebelumnya atau yang sekarang. Dan thank you, sampai jumpa, see you the next game.